you in just a moment.
They've been saying they'll be with me in just a moment for like 20 minutes.
And quality assurance.
Yes, I needed to make an appointment for my son, Keez. 10/25/03. And it's only been about 3 days that he's been, you know, really complaining about it.
Okay. And no recent imaging of the right leg?
I think he had it during his last appointment, but I don't know if that's considered recent.
Okay, because that was in, what, May?
Right.
Okay. And what insurance would you guys be traveling?
We have a...
Available appointment is next Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Does that work?
Yeah, you don't have anything sooner?
I don't know, let me look one more time.
He has special needs and he's in a good bit of pain, so I wanted to just check if there was anything sooner.
What I can do is send a message to the clinical team and let them see if they can see him this week.
Okay.
And then give you a call back at the number you provided me.
Yes, ma'am. So, I am about to dye Piper's hair. She likes how I have my purple, like, ombre thing that I've had for a while. She wants pink hair. If you guys want colored hair, I always recommend Arctic Fox. To me, it is the best colored hair dye that you can buy. It stays in your hair so much better than other brands. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just genuinely telling you guys a tip. Anyway, we're gonna do pink in her hair. It's gonna be fun. Up your hair. And I'm out of gloves, so I'm having to use an old pair that I used on my hair. And they're stained purple, but it's fine. It'll work. It'll suffice. That is very pink. It's very, very pink.
Reach out your hand, feel the love that's on fire. The Killing Clan. Reach out your hand, feel the love that's on fire. Live to inspire. The Killing Clan. The Killing Clan.
Here.
Yeah,
It looks more like...
Here, back up. Alright, so here is the finished product. It looks very pretty.
This is its bright pink.
Yeah, so we're gonna show them. Here, come forward. So you can see.
It's still drying, but it'll get way pinker than this.
It's very pretty. Alright, look at Mom. Cute you look! I love it! Give me 5. Do you like it? What do you think? You love it?
Uh-huh.
Good. Alright, we made it, Keez. We made it. Made it. Alright, let's get on out. Alright, are we here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Ugh. Alright. Let's get your mask on.
It's sunny.
It's sunny, you're right. There you go. Alright, let Mama get hers on. Can you close that?
Yeah.
Alright, you try. Got it? Good job, bud. Thank you.
Yeah.
Waiting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Keez. We made it, bud.
Gus, Daddy.
Yeah. So I will give you guys an update after he sees the doctor. But we're gonna go ahead and turn it off for now so you can tell him bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Turn that off, Mommy.
No, you gotta leave it on, baby. You gotta leave the mask on the whole time, love. Okay, so before we pull out of here, it's really hot though. You guys are gonna have to excuse the air if that's all you guys can hear. So just got out of the doctor. We have noticed the last week or so that Keez has had like an increase in his pain level. You know, sitting in his chair was hurting. He would come home from school saying his legs were hurting. Just all of the things. He was just not doing very well. So I scheduled him an appointment just to get things checked out, to get x-rays done, just to, you know, precautionary reasons. He already had surgery scheduled for July. So like he had this surgery already booked, but I wanted to get him in and make sure everything was fine. Everything's not fine. I'm going to insert a photo right here. And if you look, this is on his right leg. So if you look at the very bottom, the bottom screws are completely out of place. And the doctor said that's just because his bones are so brittle, they just didn't hold them in place very well. But that is likely what is the cause of a lot of his pain. So his surgery has been moved from July up to April 13th. So he has surgery in a few weeks, and I'm really, really thankful that they moved it up because it needs to get done, and I don't like seeing him in any pain, and it'll get him recovered and well for summer so he can enjoy his summer and everything. But otherwise, he's doing really well. He just needs to get this surgery done. And I also went down to the other floor while I was here and scheduled him to be recasted for his ankle and foot orthotics, because it's time for that as well. It's just, 'tis the season, guys, 'tis the season. Anyway, he did really well, so I'm going to take him to get him some lunch, and then we're gonna go home and just relax the rest of the day probably, because this has taken a good 3 hours out of the day. It's fine that it took that long, I'm not complaining. It's just, it's been long and exhausting. Oh, Narkeez was so funny when we were waiting. They took a while to get us in because there's a lot of people. It just took a little bit. But they kept coming out and calling other kids names, and Narkeez was waiting for so long he got frustrated. So they came out and they were like, Brayden, and Narkeez would be like, oh, here. And he did that with like every name. Mike, oh, here. And I was like, no, your name is not Brayden or Mike or Jesse or Bob or whatever other name she called. He was ready. He was gonna change his name so that he could go on and get back and see the doctor. It was funny. It was adorable, but it was funny. Anyway, you ready, Keez?
Yeah.
You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna go get him some food and maybe donuts as well, because I'm a sucker and I can't say no to him. So we might just do both. Okay guys, so I was about to sit down and edit and I realized that I totally did not close out the vlog. I will be talking more about Keez and his surgery and what is actually going to be going on in a later vlog, but I did want to come in and tell you guys thank you for watching, and I hope you guys are all doing awesome. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and since our comments are disabled, head on over to our other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and leave a comment, or you can send me an email if you go to the homepage and then the about section. My email is in there too. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget, always live to inspire.